I titled this project June Canvas, but as you can see from the video, it's anything such. It's an altered project, if something. So, hi, this is Riikka Kovasin, and I'm doing a little altered mint tin this time. I'm starting by painting inside of the tin and also these two embossed pieces of paper using this brass color. I'm turning them into weathered metal a little bit later, but I'm just, painting the white surface, then to metallic one. To age them, I first dry the pieces so the acrylic paint is dry, and then I'm adding Distress Oxide inks to make it more weathered, copper looking. I'm using a green and a teal one. I don't want to contaminate my ink pad, so I first added the green on straight to the paper, but I'm just, not wanting to ruin the teal one, so I used to push it on the table and then add the color on top. I then dry the layer. When I have the oxides down and added the little spritz of water there to activate them, I'm darkening the layer a little bit using a distress ink. Then it's time to make the actual composition. I cut the weathered copper kind of pieces a little bit smaller and fit those inside the tin and adhere them using craft glue. I'm then wanting something light on top in a color wise, and I was thinking about some kind of a trellis because I have these garden bloom like embellishments that I want to include, but unfortunately I couldn't find the right kind of chipboard, so these windows had some of that idea of the trellis that I was looking for, so I'm including those. I painted them white using acrylic paint. Now I'm just thinking about the composition. I want one of the flowers inside the tin, but they're quite big, so it's hard to make them fit inside because the room, of course, is so little. So I end up with this pink flower one and even need to cut it a little bit smaller to make it more compact to be inside the tin. I then use ink to ink around the edges of all the elements I'm then including inside. First this little photo and that bloom, but in the end I go over all the elements I'm then including. I also added a little paper clip to the photo just to have a little bit more interest. I'm using some of these ready die cuts, but I'm also cutting elements from these little strips that have, for example, these lovely yellow little details that I think will go nicely inside the tin. I'm really loving this rose pattern in this one, but it's, so big, so I can cut it in half and use it on both sides to make it more out of the one piece. I've sped the process quite a lot, so you can see what I'm doing. There's going to be a jump, but still it doesn't take that much time. I made the layers, stapled them together, and now it's time to adhere everything in place. I'm using craft glue and foam tape, altering to get a little bit dimension to those layers. I also highlighted the text in the metal embellishments using the same white acrylic I had used to paint those trellis or window pieces. Then it's just putting everything together, like I said, using foam tape and craft glue, alternating to get those lovely dimensional layers there. In a little bit later stage, I'm also including little snippets of fabric there. These are like this fabric ribbon that has the letter R on them, and I think I've received it from somebody, I'm not sure who, but I wanted to include that to the tin. In the end, it's just these teeny tiny snippets I managed to add there, but still that made me happy that I can use that lovely old ribbon. I'm almost done with the layering. I'm adding some little labels still here and there, and then these teeny tiny eggs that I cut out one of a bigger die cut. It was this table of little eggs, but I just wanted the eggs, so I cut them loose, inked around the edges, and then I'm using again foam tape to mount them inside the little tin. In the end, I then decided to add some glossy accent to all of the little eggs to make them more shiny and more dimensional, but that's not in this video, unfortunately. As the last detail, I then add some sentiment stickers here and there. These are actually from a Christmas set, but I chose the ones that will fit into this garden theme of sorts. And there you have it, a little altered mint tin. Not a canvas, but, well, another kind of project for June. I hope you liked the video. Please let me know in the comments if you did. And thank you so much for watching. I'll be seeing you again. Thank you. Bye.